So you want to make this? Well, it's your lucky day. I'm gonna make a tutorial of that. So first, you're gonna get your drawing, of course. You don't have to put it in only one layer. You see, I didn't do it in only one layer. But if you but we need it in one picture. So what we're gonna do is separate the background from the main drawing, just like I'm doing here, So to do that, you gotta first separate, the background, and then click on this button, duplicate layer from canvas, which gives you only one layer of the whole drawing, which I have here. Then you're gonna click on the three dots and save layer as a transparent PNG, which lets you upload the drawing without any background. Then what you're gonna do is get your background and put it on top of all the layers. And if you did put here a filter, you gotta put it on top of it. Then save it. Here I'm gonna click on save image, and there we have it. We have both our pictures ready, and we're gonna import them to alight motion. So here we are in alight motion, and we're gonna import all of the images that we need. As you can see, I've imported all of my pictures and videos that I am needing, including the walking character that is gonna walk around the main character's head. And there's a trick that maybe you didn't know. See, the animation of the character walking is longer than the pictures, and it's gonna take way longer to adjust all of the pictures, See, it's gonna take very long to adjust it by hand. So what I'm gonna do is drag the video to all the end and click on this button, which I genuinely didn't know it existed, but it's very helpful if you have many pictures. So, and now we have all of our characters the same length. What we're gonna do is click on the walking character that we have, which is MK here, and my OC being Loy. We're gonna go to FX and click chroma key. As we're gonna use chroma key, we're gonna click on the key color and select the background color, which is blue. Then we're gonna edit however you like. If your character has blue, you're not gonna, remove the background too much, so the character doesn't, or use another background character for that. So now we have our letter character all done. We can move it around, and there is no blue background behind him. Now here comes the editing part. We're gonna move our lower character from the left to the right, over the right to the left, however you want. Now instead of using many keyframes and moving it every time, instead we're gonna use only 2 keyframes for that, which is put one from the start and one all to the end, which is the other part. Now I'm just adding a little adjustment, so it's gonna be better, of course. Now you see me put one keyframe to the start and one keyframe to the end, and move the character to the other part. Now you can see that my character is only moving once and very, very slowly, as you can see here. Now we don't want that. What we're gonna do is use graphs, and I'm using the Pro version here, which you can download, and use this graph here and adjust it however you like. If you and it's gonna move every time the graphs are going up and down, And here we go. Now as you can see, my character is not flipping around, which we want him to flip around. That's why we're gonna use another effect, which is called flip. As you can see, that character is already flipping around, which the effect does because it already has keyframes on it. What we're gonna do is remove the keyframes, of course. And now we're gonna adjust the angle of our character. Since it wasn't adjusted, we're gonna readjust it as it was before. What we're gonna do is the same to what we did to the movement, is add 2 keyframes from the start to the end and adjust the angle to the end so it is flipped around, you know. Now watching it, now it is flipping very slowly. So we're gonna do the same graphs and make sure to that the graphs of the movement and the graphs of the flipping is, you know, the same, which is not what I'm doing right now, since it was a bit in a rush. Now our character is flipping around. It is not very symmetrical. Make sure to take your time because I wasn't taking my time either here. There we have it, our character is spinning around. Now this step is optional, but you can also add a glow to your character, and how I make a glow is use 2 effects, which one is called literally glow, and it has it however you like, just like I'm doing right now, like change the radius, the hardness, and the alpha, and also the color of the glow. To make my glow even more shiny, I add another effect called inner glow, which the glow is affecting the inside of the character. So now it would be more realistic. Just like the first glowing effects, you can change the radius, the alpha, and the hardness, and also the color of the glow. Now there we have it. The second step of our trend is finally done, as you can see here. You can see that our character is not walking around the head of the character, which is the main thing. So now I'm gonna show you the trick that I use for that, which is to cut the walking character exactly where it goes from the angle to the head, just like I'm doing now. You click on the layer, then cut it. Then do the same over and over until you're done. Make sure to cut the video as soon as the character reaches, so the other layer would show a little bit like milliseconds there, and it wouldn't like be so fast. So it looks that it's taking his time and is walking around the head, you know. As you can see, my character isn't walking around very beautifully like I did on the main video that I did, which is I was pretty rushed while doing this video. which is why I recommend you to take your time while doing it. Don't make the same mistake I did. Okay, now we're done with all the cutting of the layers. We're just gonna attach the other layers of the main character and the background a little. Now we have all the layers. See, there are many. Now what we're gonna do is take the second layer and put it underneath the main character, which is my OC in here. As you can see, now it is under the character. Now it looks like that our character is walking around our OC. We're gonna do the same thing. Every time it goes to a second one, we're gonna put it underneath the main character. Try to be careful because this part is kind of hard to do, but kind of easy when you get to it. Now, here we go. Our character is finally running around our main character, just like the thread is, and mine is not symmetrical, which I told you take your time in this. And there we go.